Good evening. Hey, Black Box, you're not early, you're just on time. Good to see you again. Also, happy birthday. I remembered. Here's hoping it's been a really good day for you, man. I just felt like some Persona 5 today. If there's one thing that you humans can do, it is music. This soundtrack is practically draconic in how amazing it is, so I just had to put it out there. Oh, I'm super glad it's been a great day for you. That's awesome. Glad that the girlfriend's there with you. That's cool. Very nice. Hello, Black Box's girlfriend. Oh, and we are just gonna get stuck in working on things. Let's see. Black Box, I've got you here with me. Corvus! Hey, Corvus, good to see you. Kata, Zero and Ella, of course. Always here. Nice to hear about good days. Nice to hear about good days. All right. Ah, the Ferret Queen. I know better than to tangle with the likes of ferrets. They are tenacious, tough, and very intelligent creatures. Badgers, however, we just call them striped dogs, where I'm from anyway. All right. Oops. Well, if you haven't been with us before, Black Fox's girlfriend, the Ferret Queen, welcome. It's good to have you here. Let me know if you have any questions or if you just want to know more about the doodles I'm doodling. That is right. I was looking to actually changed up this sketch a little bit just today because it wasn't working properly for me or it just wasn't looking right. And switched it up so we've got Hiroko's magic bag once again making an appearance. There we go. Corvus, are you still enjoying Tears of the Kingdom? Love this song. Awesome. Very good to hear. I was disappointed from your report last week, but you know what? I'm going through a period of mourning, but I'll get through it. Oh, good deal. I'm glad I could be the annoying background noise for you. I'm not a phantom. I'm in your face, and I'm here to see it through. Ah, this soundtrack is so good. It is impossible to not dance a little bit while listening to this soundtrack. It just has a groove, it has a soul to it. One of those soundtracks that you turn on and it's just automatically a good time. What are some of those other ones for the rest of y'all? I mean, I love the Persona 5 soundtrack. Clearly, I'm a huge fan of the Night in the Woods soundtrack. Is there anything you listen to that just really gets you in a good mood? Something that you just like, if you're having a bad day, you flip it on and you're just like, yeah! What about you, Black Fox? What do you listen to? Forgot that Hiroko has these little metal plates on her gloves now. No, there was no news page today. They're every 2 weeks. So last week we did have a page. And And this week, there was new page. You'd think I can draw and talk at the same time. I've been doing this for weeks now. But yeah, no worries. It was completely by design that there's no page today. Corvus, I've seen some amazing stuff in Tears of the Kingdom lately. Mostly with people blowing up a small bird creature. So I'm assuming that that is a particularly fun thing to do. Yeah, I did some edits earlier today, just kind of get a head start on this, and yeah, darn it, the some of the erasing is not as good as it could have been. I was slightly distracted by other things I had to do. Busy Cobalt, you see. These little claws do not stop for very long. Right. Oh yeah, Linkin Park. Good stuff. Good stuff. Very driving. Bleh, very driving. Very driving. Uh, Very driving work. Actually, sometimes when I am going to and from a place, I will listen to Linkin Park quite a bit. There we go. Yeah, I thought there was quite a bit to explode in the original Breath of the Wild. What with the remote bombs and timed bombs and everything. Um, the fact that they created square bombs for the fact that it just regular bombs roll. Beautiful. Also, there was no bomb bowling, which was a blessing. All right, so a few of those jewels from our last page are heading into Hiroko's bag. Yada-da-da. I think one of the things that really makes this soundtrack work for so many things is just the absolute commitment to the style. There's a specific commitment to that 60s style spy thriller kind of sound. This doesn't sound like it would be out of place in a movie from, 1963. And I think that the adherence to that theming is what makes it so interesting to listen to. Um, and it just gets in your, like, literally playing this game. I'd be sitting there, and yeah, of course, my tail's bopping the whole time. But the completely innate feeling of wanting to go on a heist was not escapable. It was like, yeah, it's a heist. This is great. I should go rob a bank. And it's like, wow. Better turn the game off, go take a nap. Go. Griffin wants to know if there are ferret people in the comic world. Yes, there are ferrets in Rill. There is there's a whole slew of mustelid type creatures that are in Rill. Um, so ferrets, of course. Ferrets will be there. Weasels, stoats, ermine, which I believe are just a part of kind of mink. There are going to be some pine martens. Otters, of course, because they're not really mustelids, but they're definitely slinky. Am I starting to sound echoey? That's interesting. Let's see. That may be because of a few things I have set here. Yeah, I'm kind of hearing it now. Let's see. Okay. Anything different? No, that's kind of the same there. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of hearing it myself, too. It's a little better, but not sure what's happening there. Let me do a little bit of digging around here and see what I can find out. Okay, that's a little different. A little bit better. How's that sound, Black Fox? A little bit better? Still, I can kind of still hear the echo too. Not sure where that's coming from. That's kind of strange. Da 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 da. Let's see what I can find out here. Okay. Well, I'm not sure what the issue is currently. Let me try one physical thing, actually. I'll be right back. Okay, how's that? Any better? Well, I still kind of hear the echo a little bit. I'm not sure where that's coming from. That's really weird. Huh. I will have to do some research on that and figure out what's happening. Sorry about that. Hopefully that's not too annoying for you folks. Okay. Well, just gonna try to power through it and see if we can get some comic work done here. Gosh, that's unfortunate because I actually was working on my audio not too long ago and it sounded just fine. But hopefully we'll figure that out. I'm wondering if I'm duplicating my signals somewhere. You know that's going to bother me. I wonder if that's the case. Sometimes I'll have Twitch up without realizing it. Alright. There we go. It did have Twitch up, so I've gone ahead and shut that down. But yeah, I'm still kind of getting that slight echo. Gosh, that's agitating. Oh, man. Dog. Got a dog in the room here. Hello, buddy. Okay, 1 second, folks. I'm going to do a little bit of digging around here and see what I can find out. I'll be just a moment or two.
Pairing.
Okay, I'm checking my sound stuff here, and it's still being a little bit of a pill, so I may just have to power through it, so apologies for that. And we'll figure that out. Like I said, hopefully it's not too agitating for you here. If it is, I'll try to keep a little bit more quiet on the talking side of things, at least for now. Might bring my mic down a little bit more just to help alleviate some of that. Okay. Let's try doing some drawing, because that's what I was planning on doing anyway. Okay. Ah, yeah, this is the theme to the Velvet Room. A mysterious place where persona wielders meet Igor. Are given more information about their abilities. I adored Persona 5. I thought that was a fantastic game. Just absolutely sucked me in from beginning to end. How about the music? Does the music have any kind of echo or anything like that? Gosh, that's really surprising. I'll have to do a fun little sweep of all of my settings. Okay, well, at least if I don't sound good, at least the opera singer does, so that's good at least. Well, before I went down that rabbit hole, yes, Black Fox. There are, Black Fox's girlfriend, I should say. There are, ferrets and weasels and all kinds of mustelids in Rill. All kinds of slinky animals. Yeah, apparently I'm a robot today. Which, I mean, on one hand, it's kind of a lifelong dream brought to fruition through the amazing use of technology. The timing is not great, though. I would prefer to have been a robot. No, not now, you know, at the very least. I'm all thrown off. Oh. No, I'm going to come back to this particular panel. Get right to the action. Could be a robot, could just be a very, very good golem. I could be trapped in a soul gem. You don't know. But a very accurate possibility, at least at this point. I debated about this particular panel. Yeah, well, now I'm going to have to draw Mecha Fabian. It's going to happen. I debated about this particular panel for a while. Because I was going to take it from the page that this particular memory that Hiroko is experiencing is coming from. But, I didn't, when I originally made the kind of the fight end between Sirius and Trapfinders, it was a little bit off screen, not terribly so, but enough that it was noticeable, at least to me. And so I figured when I was kind of hashing out these scenes and hashing out where I wanted this to be, I thought, you know what, if she's remembering something, specifically this terrible event where she had to, you know, attack her own friend, I want to put it in first person, or at least, you know, near to first person perspective. Give it more of an oomph for that character. hand is just Bush League. I'm all thrown off with this robot voice thing. It's an ill omen for the rest of the stream. Ill omen, I say. We shall persevere because... Well, I mean, I'm Cobalt, so I've had worse. And the rest of y'all, well, I mean, you're just my little treasures, so welcome to my horde. You're gonna have to endure this for the rest of this. I will get those issues sorted out, though, because they typically end up being one of two things. They're either a setting that I set improperly, or they end up being something that was set improperly by not me. I'm kind of hoping it's that second one. It makes it feel as though I'm less of an idiot. Okay, that's better. Ooh. The other thing is you don't see the delicate dance that's going on here, keeping a pointy draconic snoot away from this microphone, or at least away from bumping it. Bit of potion, there we go. I mean, I could, but he's a sweet thing. He's very nice. There have been the occasional trips to the refrigerator that I just didn't want to get up, so he kind of carried me over there. He's a nice dog. Nice dog. Definitely different than the dogs on Rill. He did knock over a bunch of stuff, though. My roommate's gonna be pissed. And then I thought to myself, why is it so hard to draw someone stabbing their friend? And I had to think about it for a second. Alright. Yeah, I'm way off on this. I am officially 0 for 0 when it comes to drawing sword handles and pommels being in line with their hilt. At this point, I could claim it's a thing that's just a design choice in Rill. That's way better. All right. Oh, that's right. I had to. Who's stabbing who indeed? Apparently Hiroko also lost her thumb while I was thrashing about here. It's all wrong. It's all wrong. Everything's wrong. It's all right that we persevere, we continue. What are we if not kobolds? I mean, some of you don't have the privilege of being a kobold. Who's stabbing who? Well, this is an allusion to Hiroko at the end of chapter 4, when Kisuke had been bitten by Sirius and was being drained. He dropped his sword Luminous at her feet and told her to destroy them both. And I mean, Hiroko just doesn't have the heart to make with the stabbies. Why did I take a pencil? Okay. Using my own little claw. I think I've got this. There we go. Just need to round off. That was not initially how I thought that fight was going to end. But it struck me as an interesting way of going about it, because I knew at some point Sirius would flee, because all vampires flee. They run. They're very good at running. But I knew Sirius would flee at some point, but I wanted the stakes to be a little higher, because otherwise it'd just be a running battle, or they'd be just chasing after him. Yeah, I kind of put that quandary in there for Hiroko, where he's just like, nah, You gotta do it. You gotta kill me because otherwise I'm gonna be a vampire and it's gonna be terrible for you. She's like, well, I really don't want to do that. You're kind of my friend. And he's like, just do it. And she's like, yeah, okay. I cave easily to suggestion. Peer pressure. There we go. But I went with a different choice in terms of how this one's going to be colored. Because, like I said, I wanted to make it an allusion to the previous event, but with 2 years and hazy memories, a lot of life happening. The memories are not picture perfect for Hiroko, so I kind of like having a abstract kind of mental image for her, something that would be bothering her for a long time. She is a fast reader, man. Tenacious like the ferrets are. That's 340 something pages that she just burned through. Good job. That is amazing. Hopefully it was an enjoyable read. I hope that that kept you entertained. Okay, can we... I see. Uh-huh. I've been trying to black out some of these areas early because I usually will get coloring fatigue, if you will. There we go. That's better. So yeah, it's more of an abstract representation of that hit that she can't forget. Speaking of forgetting, I've gone ahead and forgotten her other arm. My goodness. Critter can have two arms, right? You mammals, I can never keep you straight. That's better. Okay. Yeah, the chibi drawing in the beginning, that was kind of how I started, really. I kind of went with the thought of, if I don't start this, I won't start this. And I thought, well, my claws aren't really that sturdy, so I'm probably going to make this a mess. And then I realized I could try it in chibi and see how that works. And it worked really well. It actually was a very fun way to start. And then after a time, I just kind of felt like, I kind of want to draw more. I kind of want to add more to it. So just kind of a natural evolution of it. And, whoops. Drawing on the wrong layers. I'm trying to defend my poor art choices while drawing at the same time. Not easy. Another hit of potion. Oh, yeah! I was a big fan of that. For some reason, I thought I was just so clever. It's like, oh yeah, color spray. Maximized color spray. Just out of a sense of necessity, I was drawing in black and white for a very long time. Because I was like, oh, this will be easier. And then I realized, no, it's not easier. I'm just having to come up with multiple shades of gray for all of these different things. So I was like, man. It's just like, enough of this. I shall draw in color. And I did. And I'm actually very grateful for the fact that I did start drawing in color, because it's been a challenge. It's been a good challenge for me. Bad for my sanity, but great for working on art. I have never liked color in artwork. Coming here and using magic rectangles where color is abundant is very different from using parchment where color was not abundant. Alright. Still not 100% on this, but it's definitely better than it was. Yeah, I'm glad she liked the color trap. I was very pleased with that. As narcissistic as that probably sounds. I really like the time that I did the thing really well. It's the last thing this world needs is a narcissistic kobold. Get that arm in there. Is that arm a little too chunky, or are we doing okay? Let's see. Yeah, she's okay. All right. There we go. Man, this just ends up being great drawing music in general. No, I told you once I would never subject you to my coloring, but here I am. But really more like I'm trying to do it now so I don't forget it later. There we go. That's better. Alright. Yeah, move down to this one here now. Oh, I forgot to mention. So, the stream last week where I was doing all the sketches ended up being one of the most productive nights that I've had. Yeah, it's a subtle trap. It was a subtle little joke, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty fun. It was a fun way because I was like, I'm gonna introduce color. How do I do that without making it super awkward? I know, I'll make it awkward. But yeah, it was a super productive day. I got a lot of stuff done. And actually, after the stream, I kept drawing. I ended up sketching out a total of 6 pages, and these were completely sketched out. Like I was 99% done with just getting it hashed out. So that was awesome. I actually am kind of looking to do another sketch one again shortly because I got so much done. It was insane. Because I had three pages that I had doodled onto a little post-it note while I was busy. And so 3 of these pages, including this one that I'm working on now, 3 of these were all pre-doodled out. So I had a good idea as to how it was going to go. And then yeah, I just kept drawing. I guess the ideas kept flowing and I just kept on going. So with my current release schedule, I'm several months ahead. Yeah, if I kept up production like that, then we'd be back to like weekly updates. Oh, she wants to see Anna. Let me do a little bit here. Get this eye done. Okay. Yeah, let me get this saved up and see if I can show Anna here. This would be handy for me to have like a Discord or something that I could just show it for folks. 1 second. Trying to load things. Open the file. Hey, there we go. I believe this is where we left her last week. Yeah, Anna. She's a tough bear. Former city guard, if I remember correctly. A lot of fun. Fortunately, larger mammals like that with the work with Rill because of the Fera. They're a larger breed of critterkin, so they work out pretty well. Gosh, I know I messed around with that one a lot. I'm not certain. I know that file is saved here somewhere, but I'm not sure where it is. But yeah, this was a character that Black Fox suggested. Yeah, retired city guard. Yeah, that was kind of. That was a lot of fun to do. That was a very fun stream in general. I had a great time with that stream. If you ever play, yeah, and Baby Teddy's wife. Yep, that's right. Theodore's loving but incredibly tough, gonna kick your ass wife. Yeah, if you haven't played Persona 5 yet, get used to this song. You're gonna hear it a lot. This is the battle theme, which for an RPG, I love that it has lyrics. But yeah. Get ready to hear Matt Mercer shout the same thing over and over again. He does a great job in that game. I love the way that he does his character. Gosh, I can't remember the name now. Oh, I'm sure. Any song that I like usually ends up being a meme song at some point. Like, I like the original Footloose, I Need a Hero. And wow, that's been a meme for ages. There we go. All right. And I love these panels that have just like a face in them. It just makes drawing it so much easier. Okay. Awesome. Definitely getting there. And y'all, I'm gonna have this page done tonight. I mean, look at this. This is only 40 minutes of work. Well, less than that because of all the squirreling around I had to do with the audio and the dog. Alright, doing pretty good so far. Alicidra, good to see you as well. Drapsnat, nice to see you. I apologize if I sound like a robot today. Apparently something is doubling up and I have no idea what it is. So enjoy RoboZib. He will not be missed. Okay. Yusuke. I think that's the name of Matt Mercer's character in Persona 5. Great character. I identify with him very much because he's an artist. He has no idea what he's doing with his life, which, again, a little too close to home. Here we go. Mute the stream audio on my end. And I mute. Let's see. Okay. Music should be off at this point. Can you guys hear me okay? Still a little robot-y. So that might have been part of our issue. Okay. Oops. Oh, everything is going wrong. Everything's going wrong. Cannot seem to get a break today. Okay. Yeah, that is a bit better. It's a little echoey, but it's way better than it was. So, um, yeah, my apologies. There must be something going on with the music. I don't think I have two instances of it. At least I don't now. Let's see. I wonder if that'll. Okay. So, we got the music back here. And, hey. Oh, you know what? That's not a bad idea. I'm still looking how to figure that out, though. Let's see. Mike. Check my properties and my filters. Okay. Yeah, it's doubling up somehow. And it's just one of those things where I have one mic going into one source. Ah, that's frustrating. I'll drop the music down a little bit, at least for me. But, yeah. Because I can hear it in the monitor, definitely. It's gotten a little bit better. So there's that. Yes, no doubt this will be a, after the stream tonight, it'll be a tear down and redo everything kind of night. That is, unfortunately, how it goes some nights. Yeah, it's a little bit better. It's still kind of echoey, but I think it has something to do with the music, honestly. I'm not sure entirely where the issue comes from, but it's definitely getting a little bit better. So, and I might have to mess with my source. That's also, I've got a little soundboard here that might be the cause of what's going on here. Oh, sweet! You don't hear the echo? Awesome. All right, cool. Well, I'm a genius, and everyone can go ahead and just believe that. I appreciate the status updates. Okay. I also debated with this this scene here, this particular panel, because tears are not something I draw very well. Unless they are like specific, like actual running down the cheek tears. And I quite like the way that in some manga and anime that they're just kind of hinted at. Like the tears are just kind of starting, and my original sketch had kind of like a classic teardrop, and I was like, you know what? She's not crying, but she is clearly going through PTSD, or at the very least, she's going through something that is really bothering her. I suppose stabbing your best friend literally in the back with a magic flaming sword probably going to give you a little bit of a complex, a little bit of needing to talk to someone. Maybe that's Hiroko's quest. Maybe her quest is to find a therapist that takes her insurance. I don't know if adventurers could have insurance, or at least not affordable insurance. My gosh. Coming to this realm and learning about some of the fun little systems that you guys have. Woo-wee! Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Being a kobold, I am not susceptible to the ills of the human world. And I'm saying that with absolute certainty and definitely not hoping. one thing that drives me nuts, and I think it's because I draw too far out, is that I always draw like over lines. Like for example, with this one, I always draw something like that. You know, drives me nuts. There we go. Sad little foxy face. At the very least, going through something, little foxy face. Okay, well now that the echo isn't as bad, I'll go ahead and get back to this first panel. This is the, by the way, this is the art equivalent of turning down your radio so you can find a parking spot at the mall. I'm having a hard time drawing. I'm having a hard time hearing anything, so I'm going to go ahead and draw a different panel. Just got to get these little art tips out to you guys, because, I mean, these little draconic art tips are going to save you a lot of time. Save you lots of time. Oh, Black Fox Corvus, you remember? I have a penchant for drawing mimic tables. Who knows? This one could be a mimic as well. Uh-oh, where's that? Is that on the wrong layer? Am I on the wrong layer? You bet your bippy I'm on the wrong layer. That's not the first time that's happened on this stream. I love the arms dealer in Persona 5's theme. Like, it starts out like this really creepy, like, ooh, I don't know if we should be here. And now it's just like, oh no, it's funky shopping time. I did it again. I did the exact damn thing again. Oh my god. That potion's not working. That potion's not working. Oh god. Okay, so... Where? Oh, gosh. I just collapsed the dumb folder. Okay. Emergency off, folks. Emergency off. By the way, Corvus, I had a chance to play recently. I got a chance to play King of Tokyo and Dungeon Mayhem, which I know you're familiar with. Dungeon Mayhem is really fun if you randomize who gets hit. I believe we've started rolling a d6, and it was much more chaotic, which is your playstyle. So, figured I'd put that out there. But King of Tokyo, very fun. I'm a little bit upset that the only dragon that is available in King of Tokyo is a mecha dragon. Which, I mean, yes, to humans, I'm sure a mecha dragon seems like it's the end-all, be-all. But once you've been in the presence of an actual dragon, just does not compare. Although mecha dragons are pretty sweet, not gonna lie. Okay. Let's see if we can't finish up. You know what? You know what, table? You're gonna be suspect. There. All these ill omens are rattling all my artistic abilities. Woe betide those who would play Shining Force after doing all this. Now, bless his slime-dissolved heart, but I really need to remember what my art teacher told me. Right before your eyes, watch us multiply. Such a great song. I'm a little bit sad that the era of Sprite comics has ended, um, because I know exactly where I would get the tables for this from if I was doing that. Same place that everyone got tavern tables from. That was the Dungeons and Dragons arcade game. Let's get this other. Has anyone played the Dungeons and Dragons arcade game? Because if you have, you are participating in a slanderous activity against kobolds. I was so upset about it, I drew wrong. So. I've seen the kobolds they put in that. No. Wrong. They look like chihuahuas wearing tunics. That kind of depiction, it's really just a, it's a disservice to you, it's a disservice to me. It's mostly a disservice to me, though, which is why I'm bringing it up. It is fairly glitchy. I would imagine anything that treats kobolds that poorly would be very poorly designed. Truth be told, though, it has some of the most amazing dragon sprite work I have ever seen in a game. At least from, like, your 1992. Because, hoo-wee. Clearly there were some artists that were on that were just like, you know what? Nuts to this. I'm drawing an actual dragon. Phil, you can't draw an actual dragon. This is Photoshop 1. I'm doing it. I like to think most artistic decisions are usually made with just the phrase, I'm doing it. I think I've uttered that on stream at some point. Like, should I do this? Yeah, I'm doing it. There we go. I did like the elf, though, in that game. Nicely designed. Hey, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right, but 47 VRES? 47 Briz? Not sure, but welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. There we go. I'm trying not to spend an inordinate amount of time on this hearth because I just do not do backgrounds well. Not yet anyway. But I feel like the previous page I copped out a little bit with part of the background, so I feel like I gotta have something. The only other arcade game that I thought was of interest was the old Aliens vs. Predator arcade game. Very cool. I always liked to play Lieutenant Lynn Kurosawa because she had tiger pants. Who doesn't love tiger pants? I'm sure Black Box's girlfriend is like, you listen to this guy? This kobold is talking about tiger pants with some reverence. Oh yeah, yeah. The disguise hats. That was one of my. That was kind of a 3 a.m. like I'm gonna do that. It was one of those things where it's like I don't know how I'm gonna get them in there without them being noticed. I mean, they're not. As the next pages after that kind of prove, they're not the stealthiest little guys. They actually kind of are very easy to detect. Oh, yeah, I think this is the boss music. Like the... Yeah, and boss music. That's a very good question. In fact, I do believe the creepy hats will make another appearance at some point in the near to middling future. Because what a skill, you know, what a skill to have. Creepy hat of non-detection +1. There's another useless item that we've got there, Black Box, from last week. Just put a little bit of a brick veneer on this just to kind of make it a little more interesting. I don't know if I brought it up last week, but the other useless magic item I would really enjoy putting into a game would be Shiv of Healing. Okay, so we have at least a little bit of a... You know, the thing about this fireplace, I'm not going too bonkers over it because I know I'm going to have some dialogue over that. So, really more focusing on Hiroko on this one, but that's just what we're doing. Okay. Y'all, I think this page is inked. Yeah, I don't see anything else that really needs attention at this point. Not really. Oh, wow. Oh, thanks, Corvus. Have a good night. Catch you again real soon. Say hi to the Mrs. Blackwood for me. There you go. That's something. I sometimes I wonder if I should start the stream a little earlier. I should start it around 8 p.m. Central. Wand of disintegration. The wand just disintegrates. But then it becomes useful because then it's pocket sand. Pocket sand! Oh man, the day that I do not quote Dale Gribble in my daily life is the day that I am probably dead. I will go ahead right now and say it was probably adventurers that did it, because who else? Who else would want to hurt a little blue kobold? You know? That's better. Alright. Well, you know what? We're already like halfway there, so I guess what I could do is I could start coloring this one. Gosh, this page isn't going to be up for another, like, 3 weeks. Something like that. Staff of Wands of Disintegration. You know, it's funny because I remember early on in Chapter 5, one of the comments I still remember from the early pages was a comment on the page where Kisuke jumps off the cliff to fight the dragon, and he throws the cloak off, and Katya is more concerned about the cloak than she is about him. She's like, cloaks don't grow on trees. And his comment was, a wizard would definitely have a tree that just grows cloaks. Because that's just what wizards would do. And it's like, you know, I can't refute that because that's absolutely what wizards would do. A tree of cloaks. Always reminds me though of the Orkwart tree. You don't remember what that is? Look that up. That thing is a nasty, nasty creature. Cantina of water holding. Aren't they all? Water skin of holding. It holds water. All right. Yeah, got a little bit further on this part of the stream. So, all right, I'm going to subject you to my terrible coloring technique. Prepare to be not amazed. I've been messing around with the reference layer for Clip Studio, and that's been the primary way that I've been coloring in short bits of time. I'm well aware that I actually need to do some do some learning on the old color spectrum, because while I am pretty happy with how my results are, they could always be better. So, oops, I always forget her eye for some reason. Any liquid goes into water. I like that. I mean, then effectively you have a canteen that can never be poisoned. So then it is useful. Throw it out. Can't use it. Too useful. Too useful. Oh yeah, I mean, like pretty much anything just turns into Kool-Aid. I mean, it's like a flask of unending Kool-Aid, which I can get behind as well. Yeah, amazingly enough, Hiroko actually has armor. I'm sure you're shocked. That's something I did question a few times when I was drawing the chibi version of Hiroko and Kisuke, because they clearly weren't they weren't really big enough to be hit by a lot of stuff. But I mean, Kisuke got whacked. Oh, sort of screaming. Oof. No, thank you. I would not like to meet the artificer that comes up with that. Sort of screaming, man. That there's something wrong there. There we go. Yeah. Not only does Hiroko have armor, she has gloves. So clearly in these last 2 years, she's been doing some learning. A little bit of on-the-job training, I'm sure. Yeah, this is the kind of quick and dirty way I get the colors on, and then I mess with them from there. Useful for Vikings, terrible for ninjas. Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Oops, that's the wrong tool. That's the other thing with a lot of these art programs. Could we please stop making tools look similar? Like, for reals. I mean, I'm not even from this world, and come on, man. There we go. And, oh, wrong layer. Oop, there we go. There we are. Oops. That is probably the most common thing you'll hear on this stream is whoops. Whoa. Another popular one. All right. Everyone's night going okay still? Just hoping. When I'm not fighting technical errors, this is usually just a very chill stream, very relaxed. Good stuff. Okay. This was one of my favorite tracks as well while playing the game. I think because it would almost always play when it was a rainy day. And I don't know what it is about LeBlanc, the cafe. Just the cafe on a rainy day. Mm, that's where I'd love to be. Curled up with a magic rectangle and some coffee. Maybe a biscuit of some kind, or a cinnamon roll. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Sounds amazing right now. Wand of locks puts useless locks on things. Drive rogues and thieves mad. Yeah. Put a magic lock on like an orange. Oh, sorry, you can't peel that orange. How to annoy the party rogue. Page 4762. All right. I suppose your little nose needs to be pink, doesn't it? Yerp. I always made Hiroko's eyes to be like primary blue because I could never remember specific blue. It's like, nope, primary blue it is. A lock on a rock. It sounds like a real version of Dr. Seuss. Which, while incredible, would also be even more nonsensical. Would undoubtedly be a kobold as well. I mean, oh yeah, there's that little 8-bit game system that you can get in the back alleys. God, that makes it sound so much seedier. No, it's just a little thing that you can get as a kind of a means of getting blanking here. It's for raising a relationship level with one of the characters. But it's also actually a fun little shooter. Alright. Oh, I'm really happy with how much we've got here. I mean, despite the fact that everything exploded and was terrible, I'm still going to do what I said. I'm probably just going to tear apart my audio setup and figure out what happened and just start it up again. Some of the best things rhyme there, Blackbox. Some of the best things rhyme. Okay. I'm trying to fight my inner laziness. My inner laziness is like, do something else. And it's like, yeah, but I'm here to do this. Y'all probably don't know that this stream actually really motivates me to work on the comic. It definitely helps because I feel like there are folks out there who are excited to see it, or at the very least would love to watch me fail in real time. But I do have to thank you, because these last few weeks doing this has been just super helpful for me, both as an artist and just as a general little kobold. So I thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my little kobold heart. I'm looking for... There we go. That's better. All right. Meep. Okay, I think we're going to skip some of these 8-bit tracks. I love them, but... There we go. Tokyo Daylight. This, of course, is the running around Tokyo music, which is also very fun. Also get used to it. Yeah, no ads. I've been very much against that. Obviously, it's not something that I really have to worry about at my level here, but it's something I've thought about in the future. Like, I definitely, if that was the case, and the channel grew and things like that, I would definitely want to make it as unobtrusive as possible, you know? Because I'm really not here to sell anything. I'm just here to show you my comic, and hopefully you like it, want to read it, and think I'm a cool kobold. But, you know, if you only do half of that, that's still cool. Okay. And yeah, that should be good. This reference layer has saved me a lot of time. But like most things that save me time, I feel like it's probably costing me quality. So that's another one of those things that I just want to deal with as I go here, trying to find some more coloring tutorials. There are tons of them. Tons of them. And I just want to find a good one that works for me. You may be wondering why I haven't colored Kuroko's hair yet. Because I've forgotten the colors. She actually kind of has a little highlight in there now, and I forgot the value for it, so it's not going to be exact. But you know, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Just do it. Just do it, Zib. That's what I keep hearing from everybody, so let's just do this. There we go. No, that's the color selection tool. That doesn't help me in the slightest. There we go. Alright, much better. Okay, now we got the correct tool here. I might need to zoom in and actually see what I'm doing. Novel idea, Zib. And then what I've been doing is just going over the line, making it more of a seamless highlight. Since, you know, you look at people's highlights in their hair and there's no defining line or anything like that. The way to pronounce her name is Hiroko. Hiroko. It's, I believe the translation for it was The Fortunate Child, which I kind of thought would be fun in a ironic way, because she always springs something. Kobolds are great. And you might be saying, hey Zib, why don't you just use like a paint bucket tool or something? And I'd be telling you, shut up, nerd. I'd also tell you that it's a vector line, and I can't use the good old paint bucket tool, because vector lines are not lines. From what I understand from the people that know the magic rectangle better than I do, is that vector lines are math, which is antithetical to every bit of art I've ever known. However, stay with me here. Because of that, the lines are infinitely scalable, because instead of it being a mark on a piece of paper, it's actually instructions in math. So, all my time in Bardic College, I never had a math class I liked. There we go. Oh, this is, wow, why can't I remember the Tartarus? That's right, it's the dungeon underneath Tokyo. What's the name of it? No, I'm thinking of Fate Stay Night. It is Tokyo. I was thinking of Fuyuki City. That's from Fate Stay Night. It's different. It's different. It's different. It's good. It's good. Okay, let's jump back to this one here on top, and let's get Hiroko's hair in there, because we are maniacs. Just coloring things with pure abandon. Is that what's causing that? Oh, something else is causing that. Weird. Is that? Oh. I have to change the reference layer every time I move layers, otherwise it just references other layers. These super smart musings brought to you by Fabian Zib. Known smart guy and a general interesting person. Neither of these things are true. Here we are. Okay. And there we go. Let's see, I can't get that in there now. Yep. There we go. I'll just clean up the line here. Have to be on the other layer for that. But yeah, her name's Hiroko, and I kind of hemmed and hawed about it a little bit, using a Japanese name. But when I was developing the comic, and I was actually getting very close to releasing it, that was the tsunami in Japan in March, where the I think it was the Fukushima nuclear reactor was damaged. It was very scary. It was very, very bad time for a lot of people, and just watching it in horror from far away was just heartbreaking. But what was so inspiring at that point was watching all of these famous Japanese cartoons and manga characters and cartoon heroes, things like that. They were just putting out all kinds of medium for people to see, like, hey, you can call this number, and you can locate missing relatives, or if you need help, if you need water, you can go to this site. I'm not sure why I went back to the robot mod, but yeah, it was really inspiring to see all of these characters just helping. I guess that it was I don't know, it's hard to describe. But it really touched me, and it inspired me to use Kisuke and Hiroko for my main character names. Yeah, brief little bit of trivia there. Yeah, I would love to know where the robot voice is coming from. I would really like to know. But there's not much I can do about it this evening, especially with you fine folks here. Can't subject you to an hour and a half of me digging around in a desk trying to find out what happened. Okay. I think what we're going to do is we're going to get a little bit of color here on Hiroko in this last panel, and then we're going to scoot on over to a game. Should be a good time. I'm wondering if the voice has something to do with memory or something. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. It's one of those things that I definitely need to go, just with my own personality, I need to go and, like, push a button, try it. Push another button, try it. And kind of, by process of elimination, figure out exactly why it's doing what it's doing. Oops. Forgot to make you the reference layer. The weird thing is, nothing has changed on my set. I haven't changed anything. I haven't pressed anything. I haven't adjusted any sliders. Nothing. And yet the robot voice comes back. Not sure. Still kind of wondering if it has something to do with the music or something along those lines. I'm sure I'll find it, and I'll feel like a Class A dummy when I do. Y'all are going to find, like, a tweet from me, like, 3 a.m. A picture of, like, a shorted out board of something. Like, I had to kill this. Just about set up here, folks. We're just about at dawn o'clock on the old Zibonometer here. I don't know what Zibonometers are, but there we go. All right, much better, much better. All right. You can tell I'm not happy with the piece, with the amount of much better I put into it. There we go. This song probably is the closest to my personality in general. All right, there we go. All right, there is some good bass color down, and I'm actually very happy with how this is turning out. But I do believe that this is as far as I'm going to go with this page for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and save this up. Magic rectangles, step back. Ooh, no. Almost did one of those close without saving kind of situations, which I would have ended the stream and I would have been very angry. I would have been shouting words that I shouldn't be shouting. All right. Excellent. Everything is saved and ready to go. So, Persona 5 music, please step back. I love you, but you gotta step back. All right. Now I can go ahead and transform into my gaming mode. There we are. Much better. Work time over. Playtime is now. Yeah, that would be a huge oops, and not one that I have... definitely one that I have done in the past. I have definitely saved maybe the first, 2 minutes after I started a piece, and then never saved after completing it. Still robotic, eh? Well, let me try something here. I wonder if that is... Okay. I've turned off all of the music that I have typically. Let me try something here, see if this changes anything.
Pairing.
All right. I'm wondering... No, it shouldn't be pairing. I don't think that's the case. I have a soundboard here that's... meant to assist me, and it's definitely not doing that. How about this? Still a little echoey.
Okay.
All right. Ooh. That's a little less echoey. Yeah, I'm really not sure where it's picking up the extra audio. No, where? Gosh. Okay. Still a lot of things that I have to mess with on this, but all right. Enough of this. We shall play a game. It shall be a raucous good time, and we shall all have a good, enjoyable evening. Still very echoey. Okay. Fantastic. And I don't think this is changing anything here. Not from what I can tell. Although this is a little better. How about this? Still echoey? La la la. Doesn't sound echoey on this side. So I'm hoping it's not echoey on your side. Microphone games are fun to play. Do. I still hear a little bit of it, but I don't hear as much. So we're gonna go ahead with this. So, all right. Everybody say thank you to Black Fox for helping me get my microphone fixed. Thank you, Black Fox. Working on your birthday. Look at you. Right then, we move to gaming. Yes, when we had last finished our stream, we were playing Shining Force: The Legacy of Great Intention for the Mega Drive, 1993, and we had reached the moving town of Pau, and the town of Pau is a town of wagons. And man, I can hear that echo again. Good grief. It's got to be something. But in any case, we are doing battle with General Elliot. He is a dragon, so I'm really tempted to just lose because he's a dragon. Why would I want to fight him? But let's jump in, shall we? There we go. And let's just do a little refresher here. This is an enormous field. Yeah, there's General Elliot. Yeah, look at that. Ah, such a dragon. Such a cool looking dragon. Not sure why he has armor though. Dragons don't need it. We're better than that. All right. So yeah, this is the kind of really long. No, Xylo, honey, come on. There we go. This is the kind of two armies clashing in the middle of a giant field, very much Pelennor Fields from Return of the King, but with centaurs and wolfmen. All right, and this is Pell. Pell is brand new. Actually, we just got him in the last battle, and he is another centaur. He's a fantastic addition to the team. Still trying to get that dumb old echo to go away. It just does not want to do what I want it to do. I keep shifting the EQ a little bit, so if my voice sounds a little bit different, it's because I'm doing that. And I've got Eamon and Balbaroy, my bird people. Although I've been finding that Eamon and Balbaroy are really only good at killing weak, fleshy targets. They have really high movement, so they can get behind the enemy lines very quickly, but man, do they get nuked if they get hit. Much like a bird. If a regular bird was hit by say an axe or a lance, it would explode into a puff of feathers. They are no different. Oh, poor Chris. Come on. Chris is very handy because she just learned how to heal at range. So that's super, super useful. I'm kind of halting here because I want them to come a little closer so I get the charge on them. This is just standard Kobold operating procedure. You know, stop short, let them falter, then charge. But they're going to do this thing where they don't do that, and it's going to be annoying. Come on, you dinguses. Get up here. What is the plural for dingus? Is it dingai? Yes, there you go. You've made your first mistake. Now I shall throw a spiritu. Ha-ta! Alright, 8 damage. Oh, May. Up to level 12. That's my girl. Alright. These Pegasus Knights are very deceptive in the fact that they are pretty non-resilient when it comes to damage, but sometimes... Oh, wow, you have made a huge tactical error. Oh, man. They're just piling in. Ooh. I really need Henri or Tau to jump in there and just do a nasty Blaze level 2. I'm not going to get what I want. So instead, I'm going to go ahead and try to whack this Lizardman. John Lizardman. No pants. Wow. Okay. The power of no pants. Whew. That was pretty cool. What I'll do here is bring my bird people up so they can be a little bit of a second wave, if you will. Oh yeah, they're all wanting a piece of that zibby. Come get me, you green bastards. Lizard people are like the Wish.com version of kobolds, essentially. It's like everything you wanted in a kobold, but not. Alright, May, you're missing 1 hit point, but Chris needs the XP. She's only level 5. If it actually gives her XP, we'll find out. Yep, 10. That's 10% of the way to a level. I can appreciate that. Kill the guy. Alright, Xylo. I love his attack so much. Oh, that's what I was looking for. 23 points of damage. That dog. Xylo discovers a heat axe. Ooh. That sounds fancy. Alright, Tau. Let's get him. This is gonna feel good. Tau casts Blaze level 2. Zap! Oh, look at the carnage. Oh, so close. Oh, poor Tau. Yeah. There we go. Got that lizard man. I love this track. Oh, another level up. Oh my god, Blaze level 3. Be still, my little kobold heart. And now, actually, the nice thing is that I can get Pell to come up here. Get some easy XP, because he's only level 8. Yeah, there we go. Easy XP for Pell. And now May. Ooh, you know what I'm going to do? Yeah, we're going to move over here, because I feel like this Pegasus Knight is just going to walk up to May and go, or Tau and go, so we're going to avoid that scenario with a little bit of thing I call May throwing a spear in his face. There we go, and we did it. You'll notice that the power spear is extremely important because it has fins. That's where all the damage comes from. Aerodynamics. Uh-oh. I might have made an oopsie. Oh, that's an oopsie. That's a big oopsie. That's uh-oh. Oh, sweet, merciful crap. Ken, do you have anything that can help me? You do! Guess what you're doing? You're healing your leader. That was not good. Oh, isn't one of you hurt? Well, I mean, it's hurt. It's not hurt. Alright. Well, we'll have him take out the Pegasus Knight. Or try. Get him, Balby. You don't have a sword. You don't have a sword out. Okay. So it looks like we're going to have to go and check everybody to make sure they're equipped. Because I keep making that mistake. I get them a brand new, bright, shiny new sword, and I forget to equip it. Every time. Alright. That was a nice little not doing anything moment from the Lizardmen. Appreciate that. Henri, get in there. There we go. Ooh, a deadly attack. Yeah, Henri's level 9. Oh boy, Hans. Here we go. Let's double check Hans. Do you have a weapon equipped? You sure do. Good grief. Oh, buddy. You're not really helping your case in the keeping you on the team activity here. Okay, we're gonna hide back here. Oh, I only have 10 hit points. Well, dang it. I know those lizardmen have already gone, so maybe I'll have a chance to survive this. Ah, you're pretty sure I equipped everyone, but I did not equip Balbaroy. He tried to punch that guy instead of using the bright, shiny sword that I just gave him. Bird people, am I right? Oh, Henri Honey. Yeah. Kind of expected that. Gong, my man. Heal up the Zibster, because, a lot of bad stuff happening right now. Please, at least give me shoes. Amen. Yeah, look at that. Oh, going from 7 to 19 in one shot. I love it. Oh, jeez. There we go. Hey, look, damage. Not great damage, but still damage nonetheless. Yeah, Eamon and Balbaroy are really good for taking out the priests and all of the kind of squishy dudes. And Chris, I don't think anyone needs anything from you at the moment. But I will have you stand there to avoid anyone zipping up to her to Zibby. Oh ho ho, and what is this? Another delicious tactical goof. Blaze level 3, let's see it. So much fire. Kill the guy with the magic spell and the bandit. Man, oh man, oh man. Tau gains 300 coins. Yeah, no kidding. I think May just kind of saunters up like, oh, I have to follow that. My spear has fins. Alright, so their first little doodah there was not very impressive, so we'll take out one of their priests. Ken, buddy. It's not what I'm paying you for. Ah, yes, I forgot about this Pegasus Knight. Maybe Xylo can take him out. Ata! Zoof! Alright. 10 damage is still good. Alright, Xylo's level went up. That is one of the nice things, too, about Xylo. You don't need to equip him with anything. He's just super awesome. Hell, do you have... I believe I gave you a... Yes, I gave you a Power Spear. Alright. Let's throw a Power Spear at this guy's face. Hiya. There we go. Actually, he might level up. Oh, come on. He's got like 96 XP, I guarantee it. Something stupid like that. The other strategy that you need to do a lot with Shining Force is you need to space out your dudes because of AoE spells like my personal favorite Blaze level 2 and 3. If they can't target all of you, it definitely makes the game a lot less scary. Those priests aren't even doing anything, so that's encouraging, I suppose. I love how the Silver Knights are just sitting there just like, ah, there's no way that they'll break through our... Oh my god, they killed the Lizardmen. Alright, Kent, come on. Superior aerodynamics. A little bit surprised that General Elliot, being a dragon, is all the way in the back. I would have assumed he'd be up in the front. Oh, Xylo. You know I'm having a bad night. You know I'm having a bad night. Thank you, buddy. Hell. Yeah, this will level you. If it doesn't, I sincerely weep for you. There we go. Yeah, level 9. Catching up. There we go. Get my buddy going out there. That field artillery is not really doing what field artillery is supposed to do. At least not in my experience. Should probably be lobbing things at us from a distance in order to soften us up before we make a charge. But, what do I know? I'm not a centaur. You're toast. Oops. Eamon's gone. Whoa! Okay, see, I was busy going through obituaries, so, there we go. Alright, she's fine. I mean, fine in the relative sense. I mean, she has definitely been gored by an enormous lance, so she's not fine, but, she's definitely less bad than she would be. And Xyla's just getting in there. There we go. Get on in there. Time to tame this horse. Ooh, nicely done. Oh, Xylo. You came and you attacked once and twice then. Man. It's like they know. It's like they know. Like, you know what? Zib's having a pretty rough night, technically. So let's do this nicely, please. Oh my god, Pell. Oh, you know what, Black Fox? They heard it was your birthday. That's why they're hitting hard. That's why they're doing this. Wapa! There we go. One silver knight now. Here's another. Come on, Ken. Come on, Ken, get him. Oh. That's okay. He did level up, so that's cool. Yeah, if I remember, Elliot does not kind of zip out here until we get real close. There we go. Good job, Eamon. Alright, level up. Big fan of that. Big fan of Eamon leveling up. That artillery still has not done anything, which is... Oh, why did I do that? Oh, that was a bad. That was a bad. At least I'm at 23. Oh, God. Oh, crap. Oh, wow. Okay, okay. That was super bad. That was super bad. 100% bad. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This thing needs to die. Malveroy still doesn't have his sword equipped. See, it's stuff like that. Like, you know, Zibby will get hit, or there'll be like a dual attack somewhere, and it'll be really nasty. And then I'll be like, oh, I gotta do something about it. And then I completely forget that the character I'm trying to use does not have a sword equipped. Alright, pal. Save the day. You're a magnificent person. Wata! There we go. Bell gains 48 experience points and the respect of the entire army. We are going to hold back here because I do not need Zibby getting rushed. I'm going to wait for a healer to get up so we can do some healing. And we can get the bird people in a good place to try to take out that priest as well, because he will make things more difficult. And hello. Let's go back to the waifu. Not Gong. Gong is not the waifu. Balboy? No. Eamon, you got hit pretty bad though, didn't you? Yes, you did. Alright. Again, it's just the disadvantage of... Oh, there we go. Level 5. Good job, Gong. Maybe you'll get... No, he didn't get heal level 2. Dang. Yeah, it's the disadvantage of healers in that they take so very long to level up. Unless you're Chris, because she's, you know, Zibby's waifu. So she is always there healing him. That's why she has a better heal spell than Gong does. Alright, let's get a little... He's still not coming out. Alright, that's cool. Hell, I think we're going to try to get you to take out that priest. I don't need him healing the boss. Wow, Pell's leveling like crazy. And just to drive the boss over, maybe? Actually, let's try to get that artillery. That's like a Flintstones gun. Good grief, it's just a rock with a pistol on it. Oh, I need that priest dead. I need him gone. Wata! Glad to see everyone is understanding that I'm having a bad night. I'm not even having a bad night. I've got terrible audio. Let's see what this guy's got. Oh, I mean, for an explosion, that's not really that bad. Alright, so the priest is gone. I don't think Balboroy will have much of an effect on General Elliot without his sword. Let's try it, see what happens. Oh. Whoa. Balboroy coming out swinging. Ooh, I like that. I like that in a bird. Let's see if we can take down this artillery. Ooh, wait. This is going my way so far. Gosh, the only person I lost so far is Henri, but I'm definitely going to lose someone now that I've said that. There we go. Back up to full. Because who knows, Elliot might have, like, movement range like WoW. Of course, he goes for the bird. Ooh, wow. Cool sprite. Whoa! Balboroy. My man. Oh, you know it's time for Blaze level 3. Eat this, Elliot. Oh my god, he heals too. Because Bal did like 10 damage to him, and now he's back up to full. That's garbage. I mean, he's a dragon, so he's amazing, but still. Yeah, that's my guy. Xylo. Alright, May. This guy's toast. Yeah. Not so great without your army. You listen here, mister. Balboroy's just going for it. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. He definitely burned out his hero juice while he was doing that massive attack, so that's okay. Hans, could you do damage this battle? Let's find out. Let's find out. Wow, 3 damage. Big kid damage too. Wow, you're not kidding around. All right, Pell, you got this. Take down the bad guy. Nice. Elliot got 1 attack off on me. Perhaps you have the strength to rescue King Ramladu and Runefaust. Stop, Dark Soul! Promise that you will free Runefaust, known as Protectora before Dark Soul came. Protectora? That's kind of a neat name. I'm sure he's not dead. I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's just resting. He's had a big day. He has a big loss that he has to kind of process. So, no, he's not dead. Elliot was a great warrior. Too bad he was our enemy. But look, the traveling town of Pow is coming up again. Yeah, great. The same town. Hooray. I guess we're going to Pow again. Hello, sir. Welcome to Pow. Okay, yes. If they're all going to say the same thing, then I don't know why we're bothering. Hello, sir. Want to destroy Baldazak? You should do it now before Ernest gets killed. He's in there fighting all alone, yelling about vengeance. Go back him up. Whoa. What? Baldazak is a dangerous opponent. He controls the fortress and Ranbatal. Okay, what's this about fighting? And Ernest? And that's a free chest if ever I saw one. Nothing. You suck. Alright, nothing here, but we got a heat axe, which sounds awesome. Yeah, before I forget about that, let's throw that over from Xylo. A heat axe for my guys. Oh wow, that looks rad. Oh, who gets the heat axe? It's gonna be Luke and Gort. Gort, you're getting one more shot, essentially. Oh, you can't even use it. Wow. Okay, so Gort can't use the really cool axe we've got. I bet. Okay, yeah. If I remember correctly, he needs to promote Gunts! Oh man, it's Gunts from Rindo. Oh, he's going all over the place. Look at him. Look at these moves. The old doc. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. I remember his voice now. Look at these moves. The old doc finally got it working. Oh my god. I'm so excited. I love Gunts. I'll be at headquarters. Get out of my way, idiot. He's got a big head now that he joined the Shining Force.
I just heard you defeated Elliot and he decided to attack Balzak's fortress.
That's a bad idea on his part. Elven Arrow. Well, why don't we do something about all this crap that I'm carrying? Legs of Haste. I'll give him a Pell, why not? And how about this Ball of Life? I think I have the... No, I have the Bread of Life. Life Bread. Alright.
I got a thing. One more ding ding.
A Steel Sword. Well, that's going in. That's going to get equipped by Zibby very, very quickly. Oh, can he not yet? I'm wondering if I have to promote him to a swordsman. Or a knight or whatever. Well, dang. Alright, well, we'll see. You can touch now the entrance stop. That's not a good rubric for touching things. Go ahead, put your hand in the combine. It's not running. Alright, got some pigs. That monster's frightening everyone. The sheep, too. Oh, the Gunts. Gunts was scaring the sheep. Okay, there's got to be a priest around here somewhere. These guys are not a fan of Gunts, unfortunately. Hello, young child.
Where's Ernest? When's he coming back?
I don't know, man. Welcome, Zippy. Alright, so I know we've got to raise up Henri.
The bad guys killed my friend.
Alright. Brief hit of potion. Continue on. Let's see who can be promoted. Oh. Zibby. Oh, Zibby's level 9. Alright. May, Pell, and Ken can all be promoted. So let's promote May. May wants a promotion. I hereby make a promotion. Now Knight May shall be known as Paladin. I always thought that was kind of cool. I love that. Congratulations, May. Yeah, let's promote my dudes. I wish I could just select like all of them at once and promote them, but this is still cool. It always kind of reflects like a very dedicated character, you know, like you've gotten them to level 10, so it's a big deal. Alright, Ken. Ken's been with me since the start. And now instead of being a knit, he shall be a Pulden. I do love Puldens. Not a big fan of Paladins, but Puldens. Puldens are cool. Oh, yeah. Make a record. You know what? I'm actually going to save, too.
Gonna save.
Save game. Will you continue your journey? Yes. Yes, you can help me. Who else can be promoted? Let's see. Oh, Tao! Tao can be promoted because I don't want to promote Xylo. He gets so bad. His attack isn't nearly as cool either. We'll hold off on promoting him because he's so good. Tao, though. Tao wants a promotion? Yes. Mage Tao shall now be known as Wizard. That organist is getting his mileage today. Definitely. Alright. Well. Oh, let's... Zibby can't... Man, so much I can and can't do. Elliot loved Runefoss but hated Dark Soul. I hope he's at peace now. Yes, he's at peace. He's retired. He's moved to Nebraska. He's got a turnip farm. It's a good turnip farm. It's real good turnips in Nebraska. You go to Elliot's turnip farm. You tell him Shining Force sent you. He's not dead. You shut up. Let's see. Yeah, look at that Tao. Look how pretty you are. She's got a little hood and a little staff and everything now. That's so cute. Henri, you've got someone to look up to. And look at all my paladins. Whew. Heavily armored and ready to rock. I love it. Gunts, my man. I'm ready for action. Just give me a chance. No problem. You're getting one. Vankar, you are staying here. I don't really like you. Alright. Let's dump somebody so we can get Gunts in here. There he is. There's my boy. He's a skint. Love him. He's also an armadillo. Who will you leave behind? Well, you know who has not been super useful? Balboa. Who else do we want to grab? Not Arthur. Not Diane. Alright, I think we're good here. Alright, Gunts, what do you say? What do you say when I'm hanging out with you? I'm ready to go. Yeah, he is. He's actually pretty cool. I think one of the neat things about Gunts is that he uses lances and spears. But he uses them in melee. Like, he doesn't throw them. He just whacks people with them. Big fan of that. Big fan. So I think he just has a bronze... Yeah, I think he just has a bronze lance. And I think he can take a power spear. So let's get him a power spear. Yeah. Alright. We're good to go. Let's get out of this town. Apparently we have to go save Ernest because he's fighting Balbazak by himself. I didn't tell him to do that. It was definitely on his own volition there. Alright, so where's... Oh, okay, well... I was just gonna say, where's Balbazak's fortress? Well, it's the giant, obvious castle. Right above you. Let's save again now that we've got all that put together. La la. There we go. Alright, Battle 2. Let's jump into Balbazak's fortress. Ooh, a different song. Zippy, you must break through to reach the harbor. Be careful, but be quick. That's right, we're trying to get a boat. Get him, Z. Yeah. Wow. Just barely hanging on with that one hit point. Aw, Tao. Let's see how your sprites changed. Oh, your staff floats. Oh, that's cool. Also, she is super powerful now. Alright, Ken. Doing this thing. Whoa, Ken looks awesome. Wow, he doesn't look like a derpy little horse boy anymore. Now he looks like an actual Pulden. Alright. May will finish this guy off. This power spear has been super helpful. Oh yeah, these guys look way cooler now. There we go. I should take a look at this battlefield. So, we're basically climbing into a crumbling fortress. We're kind of like the orcs in Helm's Deep at this point. We are breaching the fortress, and it looks like we've got lots of nasties. I don't see. Did I see a Balbazak or anything? Is he a dude? No, that's a Hellhound. Okay. Dark Priest. And Silver Knight. Okay, so I guess Balbazak's not here. He'll probably be another fight later. In any case, Hell. Hell's up there. Hans is up there. We're gonna get Gunts up there in a minute. All right. Just taking a peek here. Okay. Oh, Liz Bell, hey, welcome. Didn't see you sneak in there. Alicidra, same thing. Einfacue 42 and Kevin. Hey, nice to see you guys. Thanks for joining the stream. Having a little bit of an audio issue this evening, so I apologize for my echoiness. Oh, is there a secret way I can go around here? No. Oh, you know what? I think I missed something. Maybe I did. Maybe I missed something. Because I seem to remember having another party member at this point, and he's a very surprising, sneaky party member. We're not very far into the battle, so I might egress. I actually have to look that up now. I have to see if that there's a party member that we might be able to get that I have forgotten about. Didn't really forget about him, just really slipped my mind for a moment. There we go. Of course. Okay. Actually, I do need to go back to POW. That's okay. That's not a big deal. We're not very far into the battle anyway, so once we get back to the Zibby, we'll just use egress and go back to POW real quick. Yeah, no big deal. There we go. I just want to make sure I get him because he is a useful party member, and he's a mage, so you can't go wrong with a mage. And I think, is it here? No, that's the weapon shop. Where the heck do I go? Where the heck do I go now for this? This is the queen, little princess girl, whatever. Let's see. Main thing. Yeah. Okay. Weird. Okay. It's here in POW. I know it's in POW. That's the weapon shop. But this one, let's see. This is nothing special either. Well, dang. Mostly dang. I don't remember where to go with that. Oh, it's been a while. Come on. Little girl. There's the dude. Having a large map of the area would be nice, but lo, for I am mapless. Hope you guys are ready for some walking around town action. I don't think it's in headquarters either. Yeah, talk to everyone until a portrait pops up. Actually, very solid advice in this game. But what I'm looking for is actually a machine. There's a machine that will help us get a new party member. Not the guy that we got here, Guns. Guns is ready to roll. Guns is in the headquarters like, can we leave, please? I have things I need to whack with a spear. I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. I feel like it's supposed to be here, but man, oh man, I cannot, for the life of me, remember. Oh, that's gonna bother me. That's gonna bug me. Let's take a look here. I'll check my other rectangle. Oh, man. There we go. Okay. Mid-bottom. Mid-bottom. Great, great instructions there. Looking for a machine. There's a device that should help us. Yeah, this guy. This is the. Oh, God. It's not a machine. It's a dude. This thing warms an egg and hatches it in seconds. You can have an interesting egg there. Can I try to worm it? Yes. Give it to me, please. Zibby handed over the bingo egg. On to your stuff. It works. The egg's hatching. What is that thing? Oh, yeah. That's my boy Domingo.
Hey, indeed. How rude. I'm Domingo at your service.
Domingo is my friend.
How dear headquarters. Thanks for hatching me.
He's awesome. He's not, but I just wanted to make sure I got him because he's a magic user and he's super fun. Yeah, no, I'm going robot again. I have found nothing in my settings that I can reasonably change to get that fixed at this point. So save again now that I've got Domingo. Simply break through to the thing. Let's get these guys. I still love the Paladin sprite so much. Again, it's one of the things I greatly appreciate about this game and the other Shining Force games, that they take the time to have the individual levels have their own backdrops for the battles. I really do like that. I think that's very, very impressive, especially for something like 1993. I'm not gonna waste the blade. Now that I know Blaze level 3 is amazing. All right, Hans, give me something. There we go. All right. Finish off this Silver Knight. These Silver Knights are not as dangerous as they were. Gosh, remember the first fight? There was the main bad guy was a Silver Knight. We took him down. Gosh, I know there is there's a speed ring, something that increases movement, and man, I need to give it the guns. Because he is going to be slow. He's a big slowbie. If I remember, those Hellhounds are no joke. Might be losing some people once we breach the wall here.
Da-da-da-da. Like the band.
And I know that Genesis didn't have a super sophisticated sound chip compared to stuff like the SNES, but dang, they did some nice work with their scoring. Out the gate with hell. What pow? There we go. 14 damage. You love it. You love to see it. If I remember correctly, that Hellhound can use like Scorching Breath or something, and it's gonna really make my day bad. Aw. Oh God, that's right. Yeah. It's not an area of effect attack, but man, is it just a whack in the face. It's almost like a Hellhound breathed fire on you, just for comparison. All right, Zipster, lead your people to victory. I can't even reach the dog. Dang it. Eamon, what are you doing? All right, Ken, let's see how resilient you are. Round about the same. Oh, Ken, honey. Yeah, they get pretty brutal as you go here. So
I can literally help no one.
Xylo can't reach the dog. Man. Kind of on the back foot with this one. That's okay. That's okay. We can, okay, Ken might back off just a second. Take out that Pegasus Knight. There we go. Gosh, if I remember, they have those power spears for, like, ever. Take them out. Get him, Tau. I bet you this won't do anything to the dog, now that I think of it. Well, you know what? 10 damage is 10 damage. I will take it. Yeah, they level up all over again after they've been promoted. So while they get some stat increases, their stats go down a little bit, but they definitely are better than they were when they were their original class. So there we go. Moving up the ladder, moving up the ladder. Don't want to die. Gonna move over here. And there we go. I have to wait for one of my incredibly slow healers to show up. Alright, Zibby. Where are you going? Oh, Pell. Pell has had enough of these shenanigans. He's gonna launch a spear at this guy. And he did. Pell probably has the best color scheme with his green. I do like the green on him. I can't reach you because I don't do angles. Fantastic. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a bad idea. That Pegasus Knight is right next to Henri. If I'm not able to take him out, then I am losing a mage. I am losing a mage. I can't. Oh, man, I can't get to her. Hopefully someone can intercept that guy. And once again, no one can help. Ken is still super hurt. Those Hellhounds, man, they are no joke. Actually, we'll go like this. Maybe he'll just want to fight Eamon. Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. Hopefully this works out. It did not. Oh, I forgot Pell is super hurt. Oh, this is just bad omen after bad omen. Okay, Shining Force is kind of looking more like the not-so-Shining Force, am I right? Throw a little bit of Mage out there, see if it tempts them to come off of their little ivory towers. Yeah, dang it, I knew you were going to go for Pell. Whoa. Are we still going? Let's see. I think the stream is still going, but I seem to have frozen on my capture. Let's try this again. Let's see if I can't fix that. Not sure what's going on here. But it looks like the stream is frozen. Chat, can you hear me at all? I'm not sure. I've never had this happen before. This is interesting. Let's check good old Twitch. Let's see if Twitch has me running. Am I live? Yeah, I'm still frozen. That's awesome. We are frozen. Weirdly enough, the game is not frozen. OBS is frozen. Ha boy. Yeah, everything is breaking, Black Fox. Yeah, I'm glad you can hear me. Tell you what, we've been going for about 2.5 hours here. I'm having an enormous amount of issues. Uh, so I may just call it here for tonight. And just go way more crazy next week. I believe this this weekend I will be gone, so unfortunately I won't be able to stream, but Monday I will be back. So I apologize for the late notice there. I completely forgot. In any case, thank you everybody for watching. I apologize. Tonight's stream has been a little bit problematic, but we will be back up and running this next week with a better mic, with a better emulator, apparently. But yeah, thank you again so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you guys again next week. Again, I will not be able to stream on Thursday. I will be out of town. But I'm looking forward to coming back on Monday and really ripping this up. So thanks again, guys. I really appreciate you watching. I'm sorry for all the problems we've had, and I hope you all have a great night. Thanks for watching.